Well, I'm outside. We had major storms come through this morning. I'm walking around and seeing what's going down. You can probably still hear there's a lot of wind coming. Getting a lot of breeze going through here. Let me turn you around so you can see what I'm seeing. So along the front of our house, you see these are large pots. These are gardenias, and I need to see if I can set them back up. The wind came through here and blew these over. It was strong wind this morning. They said hurricane force winds. And I believe it. I mean, we had, lots of trees down in the area. I think there was a tornado that came by and just missed us. The gardenias are in bloom. And hopefully it'll blow back over, because we still have some strong wind out here. I'll show you over here on the side of the house. I'm glad this didn't come down on top of our house, but you can see there's a good sized branch hanging up in this tree, or it came down out of the tree. I don't want to get too much under this tree because there's still stuff that may be coming down. You see you got some smaller bird debris here, and that is a huge branch that came out of the pecan, and there may still be stuff up there, so I'm not going to hang out here. Over here on the other side of the workshop, there's some major wind blowing through here, and you see these trees are good size. I don't want to hang out under them, that's for sure. Not right now. You see up in the top of this tree up here, there's a broken branch. It's hung up there somewhere. So I don't want to go too close to that one either. You can see a branch on the ground here. That branch actually came out during a storm last year, and it just fell out of the tree just a couple days ago. And I don't want to hang out under this tree, that's for sure. I'm moving quickly through it. See, the garden is still here. Got water flowing down next to it. There's a branch broken in the trees back there, back by the chicken coop. And luckily it didn't hit the chicken coop, so I'm happy about that. And back over here, this little greenhouse stood up okay, and no issue with it right now, thankfully. Some large pots been blown around. Again, another big tree over here, and I don't want to get under it. But you can see all my little fig trees, all these pots. I'm gonna have to set them back up. I don't want to mess with them right now, because if I just set them up, they'll get blown back over right now. So just gonna leave them be for now until this wind passes. Looking back between my house and my neighbor's house, the backyards, trying to see if I see any other trees that might have come down. Looks like there might be one over in one of my neighbors, but oh yeah, there's a big one back there. Whole tree came down. I can see it from here. Like I said, I don't want to walk back through these trees right now, but let me see if I can get a view of it. Well, the wildlife is still out. Got a little bunny over there. And back over here somewhere, I can see there's a big tree that's down back over in that way. Back over there somewhere. I can see it. Probably not showing up too well on the camera, but yeah, once this is through, we'll get some cleanup done. But for right now, I'm not going to mess with anything. The bees made it through okay. All the hives are have some big rocks on them or they ratchet strap down. That's why I ratchet straps and put large blocks on my hives if I don't have a ratchet strap for them, because this type of wind will take anything out. So going over here to see how the chickens are doing. I'm sure they're safe. They're in their enclosed run. You see, let me show you what we've got so you can kind of get an idea. We have an enclosed run that I lock up every night. The chickens go in and put themselves to bed, and then I close that door. But then we also have this electric fence that we move around all through here to let them have fresh green grass to eat or scratch around in. You can see there they are, and slicking the chicks. They're all safe, and they got food, they got water, and I'll have to set up this little edge of the fence here again, but it's all good. While I'm out here, I figure I might as well check the rain gauge. We got a bit of rain in there, over 3 inches, almost 3.5 inches since overnight. And in the garden, these tall sunflowers, they're no match to that wind. I'm surprised they're actually still standing at all. I can see we lost a pepper plant there on the ground. I'll pick that up real quick. But the sunflowers are still beautiful whether they're bent over or not. I think we're supposed to get some more storms through here later tonight. Towards the end of spring, it's Texas, and we get the big storms like this that come in, and we are normally prepared for it, at least somewhat. We watch for the storms, we know when they're coming, and we pay attention, weather aware. The storm is pretty much past us, but I can see even from here, a broken tree in the back. You can see the right cut of the branches back there. I'll have to go back and check and see how they're doing. Hopefully that didn't hit my chicken coop. It doesn't look like it hit my chicken coop, but it's close. And I'm sure we have some more trees that are down, more big branches for sure. I can see another one. Branch broken over there next to the workshop. That's a big old native pecan, and I can see a branch just come down there. Big storms this morning woke me up. I told Sarah I hear the wind, and I could hear a sound of sirens, so I got up and started checking things out. It was still dark at that point. Got some things to clean up, I'm sure. Heard a crash this morning. You can probably see a branch down over there, but the wind actually blew over this chair, metal chair. They're not light. That's a fairly heavy chair, and it blew it over. So be safe out there, and we will talk to you again soon.